Good morning, good morning, good morning. Aloha. Happy Sunday. I know this is super early for me to go live. It is what, like, not, it's just about 8 o'clock here in Las Vegas. So if you're catching me live, drop me a one in the comments below. If you're catching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag replay. And if you are new to my following, drop the word new. Let me know where it is that you're coming in from so I know where in this crazy world I am on social media. And I'm Cher. Like I said, I'm coming to you live super early this morning because I got an early start, like um from Las Vegas. Okay, so it was a very like um like I learned a lot this past week at GoPro, and it made me think a lot about um one, how I spend my time. Two, it made me really dig into my goals and what my vision is for 2020. Okay, so I wanted to share with you 5 quick hacks. Hey Jessica, 5 quick hacks that you could do on a Sunday to kind of get your week started off on the right foot. Okay, I know a lot of you um, are still working like a full-time job, and run businesses on the side. And so, for me, I found that I actually worked my business a little harder when I was working a 9 to 5 because my time was a little more like structured, like I had it all structured. Okay, I knew that I needed to be at work at a certain time, so I had to work my business in between patients. I had to work my business in between missed appointments. I had to work my business in between certain times in order to get what I needed to get for business done um, that week. So now, Aiden, now that I'm home full time, I'm finding that because I know I have all day to do something, I kind of like procrastinate. Okay, I kind of like stretch it out. I'm just like, well, I can do it later. Let me clean the house first, or let me run errands first, and then I can work my business. And or I get so caught up in um coaching people, or teaching people how to do keto, or live a low carb keto lifestyle. And I forget, I neglect my house chores. Okay, so over the weekend, yesterday in fact, I was kind of trying to plan ahead for my upcoming week, and my week actually starts today, Sunday. So I wanted to come live and share with you some 5 simple tips that I think I'm going to start implementing in my life, to help me just plan my week ahead, because they say, you know failing to plan is like planning to fail. So if we try and at least create some type of structure in our new week, um hey, good morning, Loki. Our week will start off great. Okay, so my first tip to you folks is on a Sunday morning to wake up a little earlier than usual. For me, I got up super early. I was able to get in a workout. I That was my second tip: get in a workout. Okay, so I was Aiden. God, I go, all morning long, everybody's quiet, and then I press the live button, and now they want to play toys in the background. But anyway, so wake up a little earlier to get either your morning meditation done, your morning gratitude done, your morning prayer done. And so for me, that's all done already. Okay, so I woke up a little earlier this morning. I got my personal time in prayer and all of that done already. um, I got in a little workout on the spin bike, and got in a shower, made me my morning power drink, and went over some things. And now I'm going live, and it's just 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm actually ahead in this morning. Okay. My second tip was to get in a workout, because getting in a morning workout kind of gets your blood flowing and your brain's you start to wake up, and I don't know, for me it allows me to think clearly when I'm able to get a workout done in the morning versus trying to work out in the afternoon. Okay, in the afternoon I'm just like, I'm done. My brains are fried from working on the computer all day long, or I just want to just relax. Okay, come the afternoon. So if you are on a health and fitness journey, I would suggest that you folks do a workout in the morning to just get it over and done with. And they say, like, when you get your blood flowing first thing in the morning, like, your day just starts off great. Okay. My third tip is to use your Sundays to get organized for the upcoming week. Like I said, failing to plan is planning to fail your week. Okay, so go through like, if you're anything like me, you like, this is the reason why I needed to come up with this tip on how to, like, how I'm gonna this is how I'm gonna go into 2020 a little bit more organized, because I have all these notes when I gotta do coaching calls, when I have team meetings, what notes I gotta go over with people, like my grocery list. There's just all kinds of stuff, and it's all written on this instead of in a planner. Okay, so transfer all those notes, transfer all those written down coaching calls, appointments, team meetings, transfer it into a planner. Okay, trust me on it, because I'm like, all of this around me is like my closet last night. You guys remember my live from my closet last night? Okay, so that I work better in chaos, but it shouldn't be like this. It should be calm and serene so you concentrate better. So make sure you have all your appointments scheduled, team meetings, coaching calls, following up with your customers, following up with your business prospects. Set alarms or reminders. Okay, like, make sure you have that. Well, I'm doing my live on the phone, so I can't show you what my reminders or my alarms look like, but set alarms for yourself. Okay, especially if you're working full time and you're running your business full time, we kind of forget to stop and show the people that we love some gratitude. Okay, that's another thing that we learned was, sometimes, and this sounds awful, but we get so caught up with life, we get so caught up with business, we get so caught up with just going that we forget to stop and pray. We forget to stop and breathe. We forget to stop and phone a friend just to say, hey, I was thinking about you, just wanted to let you know that I love and I miss you. Or even your parents, call your grandparents, call your kids. Okay, like, set an alarm for that. And like I said, that sounds awful, that should come automatically, but we're human, and things that come automatically we tend to forget. Okay, so if you have to set an alarm for those things. Okay, like, just so that when the alarm goes off, you're like, oh yes, I need to take a break right now. I need to step away from business. I need to step away from whatever it is that you're just focusing so hard about, and go do something else. Go fill your cup. Go do something that's going to serve your life or bring some type of peace and joy, because I'm telling you folks, working a business full time from home can really get to a person. Okay, so and I know for me, when I was working a full time job and working my business full time as well, I drove myself crazy, but I drove myself crazy so that I could bring myself home from my full time job. Okay. Another thing is to check your calendar for the week. Go over your week, make sure you didn't miss anything, especially if you're doing follow-ups that week, especially if you're doing team coaching calls that week, especially if you're following up with customers, or you need to go drop off orders or whatever it is. Make sure that you have that written down. Okay, because as a business owner, or as a if you have a huge organization, missing out on those things is like a huge no. It's kind of like, well, my leader is kind of irresponsible. She forgot that she set up this coaching call. So whenever I set up a coaching call, I immediately put it into my phone. So that I don't forget, because I know myself and I will forget. So I immediately put it into my phone. I set an alarm for it, and I set my alarm for 15 minutes ahead before I got to jump on that call, so that I know I have 15 minutes to get my computer set up, get my drinks ready, get my notes, get my notebook out, whatever it is that I needed to go over with my team or with that person. Everything is ready before I call, or before we go into that call. Okay, so check your calendars. Another tip is, if you're a meal prepper or planner, Sundays is the perfect day to do a meal prep and plan. Okay, because it sets your week up for the one less thing for you to have to worry about. So I have a friend, every single Sundays she meal preps and she meal plans. She does her grocery shopping in the morning. She goes home, she cuts it all up and preps her meals and plans out her week, what she's gonna eat that week. Okay, so that when she leaves for work, all she got to do is open up the fridge and grab out whatever it is that she's going to eat for breakfast and lunch that day. Okay, so meal prepping and planning, especially if you're on a health and fitness journey, is super, super important. My last tip for you folks on a Sunday is to relax. Don't forget to relax and recuperate. Okay, go to church, listen to a podcast, listen to motivational videos on business and personal development. Sundays is a great time to really regroup and refocus on yourself and kind of get yourself prepared for the upcoming week. And don't forget that if you're a person that kind of like crams your calendar or crams your planner so that you think it's better to be busy, it's not. Okay, and sometimes people who like just cram in their time, like they have absolutely no time to do anything, when plans fail, they have a hard time adapting to certain things. Okay, so don't forget to regroup, don't forget to relax, don't forget to refill your cup, your soul, with whatever it is that you believe in. For me, it's God. I'm a Jesus follower. And so I encourage you folks to relax, regroup, sit in gratitude, pray, and don't ask for an easy week. Ask Him for the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to get through your week, okay? Because if we ask for easy, we're not growing. And if we're not growing, we're dying inside. So I rather ask for, the strength, courage, wisdom, all of that good things to get us through the week, because then I know I'm growing as a person, I'm working in the areas that I need to work on, and that I am becoming a better person, right? I hope those 5 quick hacks to start your Sunday off really, really helps you folks, especially as business owners. For me, like I said, I I set some huge goals for 2020, and I need to fully focus. I need to fully get organized, and I need to fully just start doing all the things to run a huge successful organization. But I love you guys. I hope you all have an amazing Sunday. Don't forget to sit in gratitude. Okay, that is super, super important. And I've been finding that out for like the past month or two. I've been really, really sitting in gratitude, and that has totally changed like a lot of things. Okay, like it's just amazing when we just sit and we just think about all the good things and not focus so much on the bad things that is happening, but just appreciate all the good things that are in front of us now, instead of chasing after things that we want in the future, or things that we don't have, and we're sitting and we're wishing and we're praying that we get it. Like, just sit in gratitude and be appreciative of what you have in the now, because what you appreciate will appreciate you. All right, I love you guys. I hope you all have an amazing Sunday. Aloha.